Hey you guys, how are you? I am going to do a love reading for our coupled up Aquarians. So if you're married or you're partnered up, going out with somebody pretty steady, this is the reading for you. So maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. Take what works, leave what does not. All right, some of you need some help. Why don't you ask for it? First thing. Rather than try to make it happen yourself, why don't you ask for some help? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, coupled up Aquarians. What messages do we have for all of our Aquarians in love who are coupled up? Grateful, thankful. You're overthinking things. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, coupled up Aquarians. What's going on? Messages for the greatest and highest good. We are grateful, thankful for these messages for our Aquarians in love. I mean, there's something you're just not seeing. Okay, your person... I think you need to see your person a little clearer. Maybe you're not on the same page. Maybe you think you're on the same page. Maybe they don't get you. Maybe there's just this lack of somebody's not seeing the other person. Yeah, so I think somebody needs to step up and say something. If you're not feeling good or you feel as if maybe I want to say, how do I put this? It's like they diss you. Like, you know, you show up and you guys are all out at a party or whatever, and it's almost as if you're invisible to them. And that doesn't make you feel good. Like, you know, you want them, to be like, we're together type of thing. So I feel as if you just need to talk to each other. Somebody definitely needs to step up to the plate and tell them how they feel, because you don't like going to these places and then feeling very left out and alone because your person isn't even acknowledging you. So speak up, speak up. Yeah, I mean, this is something you really want to see change, okay? Because right now it just, I feel like one person hangs on to like, well, you didn't do this. And remember that party? And it's like you start bringing up all of these different scenarios of when they did this, and they had no idea. Why? Because you didn't say anything. You waited until now, and you've got like, this whole like list of all these different times that they did this to you. So I feel as if now you have an opportunity to change all of this. All right, so speak up. Let them know what's bothering you. It's just everybody's going to feel better if someone, finally doesn't feel so left out. Seriously, that's what I keep picking up. Like, we go to these places and I might as well, not even be there. Anyway, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Aquarius, in love, all of our coupled up Aquarians, dearest universe. What messages do you have for all of our coupled up Aquarians at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Aquarians in love. All right, we have some anxiety happening. Why are we anxious? Why are we anxious? Now comes the question, because I think somebody wants to go in a new direction. Again, if you want change to happen in your relationship, you got to speak up. It's not going to happen unless you get out of your head and you actually say what it is that you want. I mean, I think some of you want to travel, you want to go around the world, do things, and the other person maybe doesn't want to do that. I mean, I really feel as if you got to get on the same page. And you have to say what it is. You might have all these wonderful ideas. I feel like, oh my gosh, what if we did this? And what if we did this? And I think you go down so much as to like really like research it, and think, oh, if we do this, we can, we can go and hang out with whales, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel as if there is this real need to somehow inject some kind of a spark back into the relationship. Because one person definitely feels as if they're left out. And I think they want to feel like that somebody, really cares and loves them. I mean, you're feeling a little hopeless because you don't feel as if they acknowledge you. You just don't. You feel left out. Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's like, what good is all of this stuff that we have if, He doesn't even care whether I'm next to him or not. I just feel this sense of like, gosh, you know, when am I going to feel important? I guess you just want to be validated, whoever you are, Aquarius. You just want to be validated. Yeah. Out comes the Page of Swords again, twice now. And in this Page of Swords, I love it because I feel as if like there's all these ideas that you're looking into to try to turn things around. Again, like say, how can we inject, you know, a spark of life into our relationship again? So I definitely feel energy of somebody trying to work because you're not going to give up. You're not going to give up until you find what it is that's going to bring that spark back again to your relationship, because you want it. It was good when it's good. It was good. Now what happened? How come now they don't want to talk to you? So I feel as if you need to really say what it is that's on your mind, because right now you don't feel validated by your person. You just want to feel validated. Anything else for a couple of Aquarians at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, grateful, thankful. Yeah, like you want to heal. You want to feel better. You definitely want to feel better. You know, so you've got to open up about what doesn't feel good. And you've got to state what it is that makes you not feel good. I think this all has an opportunity to be healed. I think it truly does. As long as, like, everybody knows where everybody's coming from. You know, I mean, you don't, you know, right now you feel like there's no hope for this relationship. It's like, you know, everything was going good and then something happened. And now you're left feeling like all the weight. I mean, it's just like, what happened? It's like you're wondering, it's like, what happened to the relationship? What happened to all the good stuff? We were so good. We were solid. And I feel as if you want to bring that back. Now, some of you, I have to say, I feel as if you might be dealing with a Capricorn or another Earth energy. I mean, it doesn't have to. But I do feel that you need to take a chance and stand up for what it is you really want. So if you really need to feel validated by your person, if you don't want to be going to the store, going to these parties, and them blowing you off, and you feel like, you know, you're invisible on their arm, you need to say something, because they might not even realize it. Or maybe they do. And if they do, why? All right, so I think it's time to open up. I mean, you know that it's time that you need to like speak up and make some changes, because you don't want to continue like this. Who wants to continue in a relationship where you don't feel validated? I mean, this person, you want them to open up, you know, to what is really, really going on, so that you can end this feeling of not feeling good and wondering what they're really thinking about you. It's almost as if, you know, some of you Aquarians, it's almost as if you wonder whether or not your person fell out of love with you. So yeah, that validation is really important to you right now. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Anything else? Okay, last words of advice. I feel as if this unsettled energy that you all have between each other, it's almost as if somebody is very prideful. There's an element of selfishness that I'm picking up here with this Nine of Cups and the King of Swords. Real difficult energy. So don't be surprised if upon talking to them, they become very defensive. So be very careful how you pick your words. You know, don't aggravate a fight. We're looking for a conversation, not a fight. So if you feel that they're starting to get defensive, maybe you need to pull back and come at it in a different direction. You know, but this is definitely a situation that needs to be addressed and healed. Okay, so you need to really sit down and tell your person what it is that makes you feel bad about what they do, and they need to do the same thing to you. You know, it's like, I think, you know, everybody needs to get on the same page. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. This could be, I mean, this is turbulent. I mean, because this is hard. This is like a hard conversation that's been needing to happen for a long time. Take a deep breath. Okay, you don't know whether or not you have the strength to do this. I think you do. You have to. You know, because if not, it's just going to come out. It's one of those things when you least expect it, be sitting there, be like, you know, I hate it when we go to the store and you won't even like walk next to me. I mean, I can just hear you just blow up. Anyway, just brace yourself, all right, Aquarius? This is a very important conversation that needs to be had, but it is not an easy one. All right, so until the next reading, take care of yourselves. Hit that like button, and I will see you at the next one. All right, until then, bye.